Hey, Lola, what's up?
Hello, how are you, Dr. John?
I'm good. How are you?
Nervous.
I'm
A
nervous
little
too.
nervous.
I'm nervous too. I'm playing. Well, thanks for calling. What's up?
I actually wrote something down knowing that I was going to be nervous. And so I'm
Read
going
it.
to read you what I wrote down.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. So here goes. I'm struggling with concerns about the lifestyle my fiancé is interested in, and I'm unsure about how to proceed. I have faced a lot of challenges in my life, including childhood trauma and neglect, followed by years of addictions. I've been clean and sober for 10 years, and I'm a single mom of 3. After focusing on my kids, my career, and my sobriety for a decade, I'm now 57 and ready for new beginnings. I lost weight, spent time reflecting, and then I met Derek. He's different from anyone that I've ever known, very open and honest, which I value highly. We've been together for a year and a half, and he's been supportive and loving. He's kind and generous. He takes an active interest in my career, and he is loyal. I am bipolar, and he has been with me through some very low points and encouraged me to attend therapy. We travel together, and he is generally a fun, charismatic companion. However, he has a history of polyamorous relationships prior to meeting me, Dr. John. I believe that his being involved with all these women taught him how to be a great communicator. And what that means for us is that no topics are off the table. It's truly the first adult relationship that I have enjoyed. So what is the problem, right? The problem is that he sometimes misses the variety, and he enjoys including others in our intimate life occasionally. This has been very challenging for me, Dr. John. I don't have moral objections, and I do find some aspects of this exciting. However, what I've really faced are feelings of jealousy, loneliness, and rejection when going through these experiences. And I don't know how to continue.
Number one, you articulated that beautifully. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Did you revise that over and over and over again?
No.
Good for you.
No, I just kind of let it go, put it on the paper, just let it all come out.
So as you said it out loud, how did it feel?
I'm a little embarrassed, Dr. John. This is so I come from a very traditional background, and this is just so out of my norm, and especially to be openly discussing it like we are.
Mm-hmm. No, it's an
And
act of
that's part
bravery.
of the challenge. There's no one.
Yeah.
Well, there's no one to talk to about it, right? I can't talk to my friends or my family about it.
And tell me about that. Why not?
Well, because they would judge us. They would judge him. They would not be in favor of it.
You're not in favor of it.
I don't know if I am or not.
If something fills you with loneliness and jealousy and anger and frustration and sadness, when did you accept that that's just a part of things? Because you seem to think that just because you met someone who's fun and exciting and engaging, and I trust you that he is amazing, great. This is going to sound trite and cheesy, okay? This is an old, a buddy of mine is an experimental psychologist, and this is an example he uses. But he used to study disgust, okay? And he would make like a plate of brownies, and he would tell his students, there's just a tiny, tiny bit of dog crap in these brownies.
Oh, my God.
You won't even be able to taste it. The brownies are amazing. I'm going to pass them out. And no student would touch those brownies. It got it to where he would have like, he would open up a bedpan. He would buy a bedpan, show the students it had never been opened. He would open it up and then serve lemonade out of it. And no one would touch it because he was studying the disgust reflex, right? And that's it's a strange analogy, but let's go back to the plate of brownies. The plate of brownies can be wonderful, 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 but if there's a thing inside there that's like, no, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't care how good the good parts are. If they reveal in me or they make me feel the way you described how you feel, there's no good that can balance that out. There's always going to be a little crap inside the brownies.
Right.
And that doesn't discount how great the flavors are, how expensive and wonderful the chocolate was and the organic, and what great chef cooked it. Amazing. That's awesome. But it's always going to make me feel gross. Less than. Not enough. Unworthy. Sad. Lonely. And I think the greatest challenge adults face in adult relationships is looking at somebody and understanding both and. You're a great person. You're fun. You're silly. You're whatever. And you're not for me. And I'm going to grieve it. I'm going to be sad. And I'm not going to believe the lie that I'll never find love. I'll never find joy. I'll never have fun again. I'll never blah, blah, blah. But it's not worth the feelings I have.
Right.
Because somewhere along the way, you feel that you're the one that's messed up in this situation. Or that somehow your feelings are what needs to be fixed here, right?
Yes, because so where we stand right now, Dr. John, is that I've placed a moratorium on inviting anyone else into our relationship until I make a decision about whether or not that's right for me.
And has he looked at you and said, it's either all of us or you and I break up? Or will he honor you?
No. He will honor me.
Okay.
He will honor me. I feel like there will be repercussions because we've had that discussion and the topic always comes back up.
Okay. Then what he's telling you is, for me, you are not enough for me.
Right. That's it, Dr. John.
Okay.
That's exactly it.
I'm telling you, you are worth finding someone that looks at you and sees the amazing strength, love, grit, resilience, transformation, all of you. And exhales and says, oh man, you're enough for me. You're more than enough for me. I could spend 5 lifetimes getting to know you, Lola, and never fully get to the bottom of how deep your well is. And I personally, if you are my sister, you are my close friend, I would never suggest you be in a relationship where the person across the table looks at you and says, yeah, you're good, but I'm going to need more.
Right.
I'm going to need you to move over into that seat because I need to fill these other 2 seats with other people.
Right.
Listen to me. You're enough. Maybe not for this guy, but you're enough. And I also understand, like, you had plans. And you finally came out of the house into the sunlight. And you met somebody who made you laugh and made you feel beautiful and made you feel loved. And the thought of starting all of that over again is harrowing.
It is. It absolutely is.
But I'm telling you, 3 years from now, when you're not just in the passenger seat over with one or two people in between you, but you're in the trunk and the car is filled up with other people, man, I'm just telling you, Lowell, you're worth more than that. Both things can be true. And maybe you take a different path. And when you look back on this one, what you learn is that you learned that you can laugh again, that you can hold someone again, that you are worthy of being loved. And that spark may have gone out over the last 10 years as you just circled the wagons and survived, right?
Right.
Cool. He doesn't own that spark. That's yours. It's yours. It's not his. Do you believe me?
I want to believe you, Dr. John.
I know.
I want to believe you.
I know. I'm telling you the truth.
That message of you are not enough is something I have carried with me my entire life.
I know. And I'm telling you with all of my guts, you are. And anybody, whether it was your mom, whether it was your dad, whether it was abusive exes, whether it was you looking in the mirror when you're in hell of addiction, or whether it's some guy that just is an addiction wrapped in a smile and an adventure. Anybody who makes you feel like you're not enough is not worthy of your time, because you are. All of you. The ups, the downs, the long stretches when you're in the black hole, the fun stretches when you are when you are riding high, right? All of it. And I need you to hear me say somebody should.
I love this man, Dr. John, and I don't know how to exit the relationship without hurting him.
And so you're going to sacrifice.
Because I have thought about it.
You're going to sacrifice yourself?
I just don't know how to do it. No, I'm not. I'm not willing to do that.
Good. Here's the deal. I am going to refrain from telling you what to do next. I want you to own all of it. Okay?
Okay.
I want you to own the decision. Look in the mirror. I'm worth being enough, because I am. And I'm worth being loved in a way that makes me feel safe and that makes me feel whole and makes me feel connected. I am. I'm just worth that. I'm absolutely worth that. And you might need to spend 3 sessions with a counselor there in town practicing. Here's how to have this hard conversation. Because for various reasons, I've been a people pleaser my whole life because that kept me safe and alive. Right? Whatever the thing is, I'm going to practice this conversation. Or I've got 2 or 3 girlfriends that I trust deeply, and we can sit down and we can navigate this together. And I'm going to have this hard conversation. And I trust you that you love him. No question about that. I trust that. And I trust that he's breaking your heart too. Both things are true. Both and. I'm super, super grateful for you. And it's one of the honors of my life that I get to talk to you. I'm so proud to meet somebody who is as strong as you and has seen as much and has been through as much and is still standing tall and is still willing to say, I'm going to put my heart back out there again. Bravery. And somebody who's strong enough to say, no, not this time. You do have some hard choices to make, 100%. And I'm going to ask on behalf of humanity that you make the choice that gives you peace, not the one that makes everybody else feel okay. You're enough. You're enough. I'm grateful for you.